Hello, football enthusiasts. Welcome to Blaqsport. We are in match day 6 of the African Cup of Nations 2023 hosted in Cote d'Ivoire. It is heated up right there in Cote d'Ivoire, and if you're not watching this tournament, you're really missing. I am your host, like always, Insonet Uche, and with me right here is
Ike Wise.
Come on, I can see you already suited up, man.
Yeah. We're the Eagles. I'm all green today. My blood is green, man.
Oh no, this is the match day 6, and what does it mean? We have 3 lined up matches and post-match analysis to talk about. You have the Guinea-Bissau, Equatorial Guinea, and Guinea-Bissau, which ended on a 4-2 scoreline, and we also have Nigeria and Ivory Coast that ended in favor of Nigeria on a 1-0, and we have finally the late kickoff, which is between Egypt and Ghana that ended on a 2-2 scoreline. This is the festival of goals today.
It's really raining down there.
Honestly, so before I would say I didn't expect so much goals of 6 good goals in a game. That was between Guinea-Bissau and Equatorial Guinea.
Yeah. And to crown it all, we had a hat trick today.
This is a hat trick that we had. The last time we had this hat trick was in 2008, and now you have Emilio Lopez with a hat trick. So this guy, one thing about this guy is that he is 34 years old, and he plays for Intercity.
In the US.
And that should be Intercity. That should be lower division in Spain. Yes. And the funny thing about this is he's playing as a right back for the club. Yes.
Seriously?
Yes. I know. Yes. And he's the highest
forward.
Yes, no, he doesn't play as a forward, and he's the highest goal scorer for his team. He's the highest scorer for his nation as well.
Wow.
I think he has like about that should be 21 goals. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
His movement, his positioning is that of a 9. Like he really played that role well. Wow, that's amazing. He really impressed me today. Like I know even the game they played against Nigeria, he was really impressive. And today he really amazed me, scoring a hat trick there. He really carried the weight of his country on his shoulders, and he really showed that leadership spirit. You know, he's the team captain.
Yeah, he's the team captain.
So he really showed that leadership spirit. He carried the mantle and actually delivered 3 goals for his country, and they went ahead to win 4-2. That is really amazing. Trust me. That match was, you know, when I watched the game, it ended 1-1 in the first half.
Yeah,
I knew Equatorial Guinea were going to win the game. You get me? But I just didn't see it going as high as 4 goals. I never saw that coming.
Yes, nobody did.
When the second half started, that was when we saw 4 more goals. I was like, wow.
That is it for you. Wow. I believe he took the stage. He actually elevated to everybody that I'm here. I'm old enough. I'm the OG in this.
Yeah, and he was doing this for a long time. Honestly, the goals he scored, some strikers wouldn't score, like the first goal.
We see some strikers who scored. He's a striker. Come on, just because I said he plays as a right back in his club.
Yeah, but we don't know that in terms of if he has played 50 games in a calendar year. He would play at least 40 to 45 for his club.
Yes,
which means that's where he plays more.
That's where he plays more.
Left back or right back. You understand? So for him to just come in and it's the same thing as Alexander Arnold for England.
Exactly. No, Arnold's case is quite different. And if we go to, it's going to be a long thing. Arnold's case is different because Southgate saw that it is better for him to be with his number of assists. Anybody should know that
accuracy.
He's supposed to be in the midfield. Going there, he's not. Yes, he's good tactically as a defender, but it shouldn't be.
It's more like you are shielding his talent.
Exactly.
You're not allowing him explode the way he wants to do that. You get me?
So in his country now, I believe he actually given himself this is a position I feel comfortable in playing. And with the kind of goals he has scored for the country, who is the highest goal scorer for his country, 21 goals, shows that I am good. I'm good to be playing this. I wonder why the club should actually try him in forward in attack.
Maybe the coach will learn a thing or two from the country and make him play the attacking role for his club side.
Definitely.
But the thing now is, from the look of things, Equatorial Guinea just need to squeeze a draw out of the Ivorians to qualify.
Yeah, that would be one of the most interesting part of this because at the beginning of this, we wrote them off. At the beginning of this tournament, we wrote them off. We only talking about Nigeria and Ivory Coast taking everything, but it's a changer now. Now the game it's what we call it has charged. So now is the time you know who is the real big boys in the tournament.
But truth is, teams like Equatorial Guinea, though fine, they're playing good football, they'll qualify.
Yeah.
But they just make it a bit easy in the round of 16 for the big boys, because sooner or later, trust me, the big boys will come out.
Yes.
So they'll just make it a little bit easy, like a walk in the park for the big boys to qualify to the quarterfinals and later on the semi-finals, depending on who conquers who in the semi-final stages. Round of 16.
Although sometimes I don't really actually see it that way, because if you had that chance to be in the big stage where with these big boys already won it like 3-5 or even 7 if you meet Egypt, that is the time for you to actually show yourself.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm scared of playing those kind of if I'm a team like Egypt, I'm scared of playing those kind of teams than when I'm playing against Nigeria or the likes of even what do you call it, Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, because they have nothing to lose. If I ask you, what I mean, they've not been there, so
they're all out for you.
They're all out for you. Just like Mayweather will tell you that difference between you and I is that I've never lost before, and if I'm coming into the ring, I come into the ring with the idea that I can never lose. You has already lost before. If you're coming to the ring, you come with the kind of I might still lose today.
And being that you're fighting with someone who has never lost.
It's
a mind game.
It's a mind game. Exactly. It's a mind game.
I totally understand.
That is why I always feel is more dangerous playing with someone who has not taken the trophy, who have not been there.
Yeah. Like, I understand. Definitely, you're right. You're definitely right there. So let's just see how it's going to pan out in terms of the Group A standings.
Okay, so let's talk about the next match, which one of the star match of today, which is Ivory Coast and Nigeria. Guess what? Today was more like a public holiday in Ivory Coast.
Yeah, I heard the government had to declare public holiday just so that the fans can turn up.
You need to see the crowd.
I saw the crowd. I saw when people were approaching the stadium. So they had to go out in numbers.
People
so that
loading buses. Loading
the stadium was filled to the brim.
Olympic Stadium was full.
Yeah,
and even for the first time in a match we were playing, I could not hear our own drum beat. I only had it towards the end of the game.
But I give kudos to this Nigerian supporters club.
No way. I say no way.
We have one of the best supporters clubs.
Nowhere have I seen they overtaking our sound. Yes, at the beginning of the time,
they brought dancers. Ivory Coast brought dancers. Even when they were losing, they were still dancing. You know what I told my friend? When we were watching the game, I was like, this ones are dancing for their money. You know, they got paid. So they need to dance for their money.
It was too much that I have to think about it. Something I thought about in that game is the sound was too much. I was scared for our boys because regardless how you say it, the fans play a big role in the game.
Right.
They motivate you. They tell you are here. Because of that, you have to play to the gallery.
Yes.
Now, towards the end of the game, that is where I started hearing those.
Right.
Because then morale went down.
They flew. Trust me.
Okay. So let's dive into the talking points about the Ivorian team and the Super Eagles. So if you look at what happened today, you will see that in the first half of the game, you saw that the Ivorians have more chances on target, and I give it a big kudos to Wabali. He actually stepped up to the game, and
very composed.
He actually gave us this win. If you ask me, he's one of the reasons why we are here today. Because celebrating, because at the early hours of the game, early minutes of the game, you see he has some good saves that he made that could actually change the dynamics of the game.
Yeah, that's true, 100%.
And now, having said that, do you think that he's now a good fit to say we have gotten what we're looking for in number one goalkeeper?
I mean, Insonet, there is no doubt in my mind that we have found a solution to
I know he's gonna
the Super
come.
Eagles
I know
number
he's
one
gonna
problem.
come. I know he's going to
Trust me.
Yeah.
Where has he been all his life?
Yeah, he played for the Chile Boys, and this is the second season. He's actually been established himself as a first goalkeeper,
First
the first
choice.
choice goalkeeper. So, and he's now been linked to clubs like both Giants of Kizia, Soweto Giants Kizia, and also Abidjan side Royal Union set Golese.
Yeah,
So
he needs to come over because I know Real Union come for the Europa League, so he needs to come.
So he has been linked with so many, and with this performance, this clean sheet.
Trust me,
Please call him. Call him. You need to call him,
bro.
Call him.
Honestly, his composure was second to none.
Yeah.
Like the Ivorians had shot on target. He saved it. There was a fluke that dropped into the box.
Yes.
And the Ivorian player had a clear chance on goal. He saved that.
He saved that. Not even the one where he actually.
There is a one-on-one
he strong hands.
And he
Strong hands. He pushed his way wild.
Clip the player.
He didn't clip the player
for the ball.
And he with strong hands. And still tacked back immediately to cover
the first post. Before Zedu now intercepted the ball and got a clearance to the corner. You understand?
Yeah.
So that is confidence pro max.
Yeah, Wabali is the star boy.
Trust me.
All the agents call him. I believe right now, see, before Onana is with the guy with the higher shock absorber, but I think we've had our own shock absorber.
We've found Emma said the same thing, that he has seen someone that actually exudes the confidence that the goalpost deserves. Because you need someone that is confident.
Controlling the defense.
Yeah, controlling the defense. If you see them making wrong positioning and not attacking, not marking who they should mark, he points the defender to the direction and let him do his job while you do your own job.
Yeah.
You understand? So today, everybody played an amazing game in terms of the Nigerian game. It was fantastic. The boys actually played for the shirts.
Yes,
for the country's honors.
They did.
You understand?
So the hunger in everybody. Everybody was trying to.
Hunger in everybody.
We don't want to lose this,
bro.
We have the nation to represent. We have some boys to make proud.
It will be as surprise me. So I would like to reverse the last statement I made. So he's not related to JJ. That's his cousin. You understand? So
he's not related to
JJ. That's his cousin, bro. He did an amazing. He was tracking back.
Yeah.
Tracking back.
The defense. I don't know. Can you actually elaborate more, because how did the defenders and the midfield were in total synergy, especially in terms of having Bassi. Kelvin is the bully of the game of the team. He was bullying everybody, and from the way he was switching from the left back down to the center and back, and he was actually also working together with the midfield. How will you rate about the midfield and defense synergy? Remember earlier in our first episode, even in our preview, the real problem we're having is the defenders and the midfielder having that synergy to connect, to work together.
Today, what really happened was, I give kudos to the coach, because he really brought a tactical approach to this game.
Just
yes, that was what won us the game. Trust me. So in terms of that, the formation changed.
Yeah,
you understand? He now played a 3-4-3 formation.
Okay,
you understand? So we had Barsi, we had Trust Ekong, and we had Semi Ajayi in the back three. Then we now had the midfield as Zaidu, Iwobi, Onyeka, and Aina. Yeah. Then we now had Osimhen, Lukman, and Chukwueze.
Yeah.
But the highlight of the game was when we do not have the ball, Lukman and Zaidu were tracking back. Like
they drop back.
So the thing when Ivory Coast wanted, their gameplay was to really try to feed in the long balls. If you observe, they had a compact midfield because their strength is really in the midfield. They are Fofanas, and you understand.
Yeah.
So their strength was really in the midfield. That was why they thought they could. They knew we don't have the midfield strength.
Yeah.
So they wanted to come for us in the midfield. So our coach now had a lineup of 5 midfielders when we have the ball. When we do not have the ball, and also 5 defenders when we are considering attacks. Yes. You understand? So the 5 midfielders drop down when we do not have the ball, and when we are attacking, we now have 5 midfielders as well supporting Osimhen and Chukwueze. Though the attacks were not really clinical. But in terms of the synergy between the midfield and the defense, it was 100% today. You understand? It was definitely 100%. Though Sanusi was a bit rusty, we didn't really see the rustiness part of it because Bassi did a fantastic job covering for him. You understand? So when we are with the ball, Bassi goes into the defensive midfield role to stay there while Iwobi and Onyeka try to push a bit. When we lose the ball, Bassi covers. In fact, sometimes there was instances when Sanusi moved forward and couldn't track back on time. Bassi will make you
nobody did.
As if Zaidu didn't leave the place. You understand? So the cover up, no blame game whatsoever in the game today. The cover up was top notch, was amazing. The players were just very compact and composed. So everybody had kudos from me. That's why my blood today is green.
Is green. You know, also another thing I'd like to emphasize on, because if you look at the big guy there, which is the African best player, as Osimhen, the pressure is really getting to him.
Yes, that's
really getting to him.
True. You're right.
And in this case, he's trying so much. I want to put it this way: it's time for him to really relax and play the easy one. Okay, the goal will come. And that is why I give a huge thumb up to the captain, AFCON, for stepping up.
To play the penalty.
To take that penalty. Because yes, the penalty taker for us, but now that shows that he wants to take that responsibility from him. He wants to take that pressure off Osimhen. Let him be the one. And in him playing that, he won't be in so much pressure than Osimhen playing that game. Because at first when that thing happened, I said, Osimhen, please. I was already panicking. Osimhen, what's going to happen? Because these things can happen, and once you see the players, you're frustrated. You miss a couple of chances.
But the thing is, if you want to be part of the elite in terms of football, you want to take yourself to that world stage where you can make decisions for your team when it happens, when they need you most. You need to be able to take decisions like that in terms of taking decisive penalties. That's what the elite players. That's what they.
You would say that if it happened against Chelsea.
If you are
Chelsea, where Drogba was going to take the penalties, and that game they didn't win, and Lampard took that penalty. The reason was because they wanted the team to win.
Yeah, that's true. But in terms of that's a different ball game. But if you look at countries like Egypt, where their point man is Salah, he will take it.
But this guy has only been taking penalty. When Osimhen arrived the team, Osimhen just arrived the team.
I know. Osimhen just arrived.
So this is the guy that's already
last season. Osimhen was taking penalties for Napoli.
That was Napoli. This Nigeria. This is Nigeria.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean in terms of the pressure. But what I'm saying is, when your country needs you most, you need to be able to rise up to the occasion and take up the challenge. That's when you are a big team player. That's when you are an elite player. You understand? So that's when we can compare you to the likes of Ronaldo at any point in time. Waking up tomorrow for a final for a sports kick that will make a major decision for the team. He will be there. Step up to the occasion. It doesn't really need to be told. You just take up the place it and place it.
In this way, I think because AFCON has been the one doing that before he arrived in that team.
Yeah, I feel that's the reason. That's the reason.
This is just one of the first tournament that is a starter all through. This is the first tournament AFCON that is a starter all through. So he's like a new mix, and not just a new mix. He's the star boy of the tournament.
He created the name for himself.
And the name he created was not created with Super Eagles. He created the name with Napoli, with his name for his movement went to Lille and all that down to Napoli. That's where he created his name, not with Super Eagles. Yes, he did create them under the 17 when he played in Chile in 2014. They won. He won the highest scorer. But yet, this is the time. He's still yet to create his name in the Super Eagles. And I believe by the time they win this AFCON, and so he has written his name in the golden pen.
Yeah, what I feel he needs to do is he needs to just relax a bit and take away the burden and the thoughts that he's the African best player. He should be the golden boot winner. Things don't normally go that way. It's always compulsory that you must be the golden boot winner.
I should beat himself up so much.
Don't just beat yourself up too much. It's not compulsory that you must be the man that must score the goals. All the eyes are actually on Osimhen in terms of the defenders and the midfielders giving him that close range marking, 2-to-1 marking, sometimes 3-to-1 marking.
Yeah, exactly.
So I feel that's actually an opportunity for Nigeria, because when he has this number of people, giving him that much needed marking from the opposition team. That's when our wingers need to go in and take advantage of the space that they've got. So we need more decisive wingers. So that comes down to Lookman and Chukwueze. Don't take it wrong from me. They were really brilliant and amazing today. Really brilliant.
So the pass.
Yeah.
So that's and
Osimhen should have actually converted.
Man,
I was telling someone that
Starboy
last season would have scored that goal.
Yeah,
in Napoli, he definitely will score the goal. He's not going to take chances whatsoever. He will bang it, even if it means dribbling past the keeper. He would have done, because that was basically like a one-on-one.
Yeah,
you understand. So he just needs to relax a bit and take advantage of the fact that he's actually the star man and allow the team explore other options.
Sometimes when we blame the strikers for not converting, we forgot that there's some man who did his job very well, which is the goalkeeper covering the spaces.
Yes.
Yeah, so we put it this way, that anytime a striker comes, you must score. Come on, let's give the goalkeeper some credit.
But the thing is, when you are an attacker, your job, when you are an attacker, going against the goalkeeper, the goalkeeper is looking at you and the ball.
Disadvantaged, yes.
He doesn't know which space is bigger in terms of maybe it's my left or my right.
Yeah.
So you are the only one seeing that. So that is where you need to be really skilled and brilliant. Sometimes you fake the keeper to make him think that this is where the space is, and he might tilt himself to this other flank while he shoots from there. That's why sometimes if you see the guy that scored the hat-trick for Equatorial Guinea, he had to open his body by bending this way, and the keeper followed suit. Then now plays to the other flank. You understand? So that is the brilliance of a striker. I mean, that's your job. You train every day for that.
Yeah.
You understand?
And you guys are when you train every day to defend that, to stop them from scoring as well.
Exactly. So let the best man win.
Okay. So we have the last game we'll talk about.
And also, sorry, I have to cut you short. I just want to give kudos to Ola Aina.
Oh man, we have a skillful right back.
I was this is Marcelo reloaded.
This is Arnold.
That's the haircut. It gives Marcelo vibes. Trust me, man.
Yeah.
The height, everything. He just gave Marcelo, and he's left-footed, and he played the right left back. I was like, wow. He's Ola Aina is left-footed, and he was playing that flank. Ideally, he should play this.
That was right, because he wasn't playing as more as a defender. Yes. So that's why he was able to play that role. Yes. And if you see most of when he goes to that role, Chukwueze dropped into the midfield.
Yes, to cover up. Yes.
So it was he really did a good job. An amazing job.
We even had another opportunity that Bright Osai Samuel should have.
Man, you know what? Today I don't want to leave incomplete. I told myself I'm not here to.
Well. We won.
As
Second thought it was by making aerial football. Playing for Fana will be taking aerial football from left to right. This
is the first time we're winning in their soil in the competition.
Yeah, I heard that.
And it was a very huge one, because sometimes in the football, no matter how you say it, history always comes to play.
Yeah, it always comes to play.
But now we've broken it.
So the thing is, I heard that the camp of the Iberian camp was very tense. They were really training very hard. I heard from a journalist that is covering AFCON. So he said that he went to both camps, and the Iberian camp was really, really tensed up, like in terms of the intense training, covering spaces, how they will really mark our players and how they win. That he now visited the Super Eagles camp, and everything was just very joyous. People were just carefree. Training lights, you understand?
No, you have to be right one.
It's not until you make it, they call it the elephant, right?
Yeah.
So the elephants came to eat the grass, and the Super Eagles had to fly over them at the end of the day and took the 3 points. So kudos to my Super Eagles players.
And the Liverpool trial, especially the defense, surprised me to absorb all those pressure, because the second half, after we actually scored, you notice that they tried to be a little bit more defensive.
Yeah.
That was where I saw the best of them. Yes. That was the best of it, because you've gotten what you want. Hold on to it. Come on. Be Mourinho. It's a big game.
You don't need to win 5-0.
It's a big game.
And this is not, we don't need goal difference here.
No.
You need just 3 points.
Just 3 points. And that's all that matters. And they got at the end of the game.
Definitely.
Okay, so let's go back to the last match for the night. And that is between Egypt and Ghana. The Black Stars of Ghana and the Pharaohs had a huge battle that every forest trees fell apart.
Yes.
Because there were a whole lot of goals, but kudos, 4 goals in a match is not beans. Okay, this won't be more at all.
Honestly, it's not, bro.
Okay, we have the West Ham champ, or I'll call him the champ now because he's now more like a champion in disguise. Yes, he's yet to lift the trophy,
Yeah, he's
but
a star boy. Honestly.
he's a star boy.
Yes.
He's a champ in the making. Kudos was also he gave a wonderful strike that gave them the early lead. They had the equalizer. He still gave it another one, but obviously they couldn't actually take it to the next level. So with this, do you see Egypt coming out of this because they're yet to find a 3 points in this tournament?
Yeah, the thing is, Egypt will be playing Cape Verde, and Cape Verde are attack minded.
Yeah.
They want to come out to attack Egypt because Cape Verde really needs to. I don't know. Cape Verde might not need to win the last game because they are playing Mozambique tomorrow.
Yeah. So if they win,
tomorrow, it's tomorrow's game that will actually decide how Cape Verde would attack the Egyptian. So if they win tomorrow, which is most likely to happen. Yeah. So if they win tomorrow, they'll have 6 points and they'll be topping the group. They don't need to win Egypt.
They have to rest their players, most of their players.
Yeah, they'll rest most of their players. So
and play the other
Egypt might win them because they'll rest their players. They've already qualified with 6 points. You understand? So they might raise their players, bring in young chaps that might want
to make a name also, and even
win. I'll just settle for a draw.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? So the question now is, would the Black Stars of Ghana be able to pull anything through in terms of maybe even third, first? At least they've gotten a point today. So if they win Mozambique,
yes, it is a difficult one for them because at this point the Ghanaians, that the Black Stars of Ghana are the one disadvantage in this because they only have 1 point and have only one game left, and that game is a must win.
Yeah, must win
and
Mozambique. Yes.
Not just a must win based on calculations also. Calculations don't enter the matter.
Yes, so thank God Nigeria has left that WhatsApp group. They are no longer there, man.
If Egypt should lose and no calculations.
If Egypt should lose by 2 goals difference, and we win by 4 goals difference, and we now top Egypt by 1 goal and qualify. Egypt will now be as close to them. They are not there.
Right. So this is what happened tonight. It's so interesting to know that Super Eagles had 3 points for the tournament for the first time in this tournament as well. That's 4 points in total, having drawn the first game and have a win against the Ivorian, the hosting team, making it a 4 points clear. Now they're on top of the table, on top of the group table. So let's see what will happen in the coming games, especially in the last game, which will determine who is going to be sitting on top of that group, which will have to be able to play the third place best losers. So let's just say my friend will tell me that it's too early to do those calculations, so I'll keep that aside and wait till
let's wait till the second round
is round before we start predicting who we're going to meet or not. Okay, so please stay glued with us on Blaqsport, and please try and subscribe and click the notification button to get all our posts immediately as they come. And also follow us on all our social media platforms on YouTube as well. And you have the Instagram, you have X, you have Facebook, all at BLAQSPURT. I still remain your host here, Insonet Uche, and my co-host here is
EK Wise.
So we'll see you.
Pleasure.
Always, it's a pleasure for him. We'll see you tomorrow as we take you to the next game. We'll not be able to go through the next game features, but I'll show you tomorrow. We'll run all through that. Have a wonderful night. Bye.
Bye.